4 sandwiches at once.
Hello.
That was a really like wide angle shot as well. Yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. We are coming all the way from Bratislava, which is roughly 20-30 minutes from Samarin, which is the location of the Challenge Championships this weekend. Like I mentioned in my last video, the biggest race that I've ever done. Really looking forward to it. Really looking forward to seeing how I compare against a world-class field. So it should be absolutely amazing. Today's been travel day. It's 6 o'clock in the evening, so it's getting on a little bit, and we are heading off to a local pool. We're going to meet up with Josh Lewis. We're going to get a swim done, just open up the body a little bit, fully expecting to feel pretty crap, but it's always nice to do something straight after travel, just to get all the muscles fired, and then potentially an easy run. Well, I'm wearing my Vaporflies, so I need to run, otherwise I'll look like a numpty. and that'll be done for today. We'll build up the bike and crack on with the rest of the next few days leading into Challenge Champs. Feeling really good, so let's get to the pool. You're recording?
No.
Have you turned off that noise that it makes when you start recording?
Yes.
Yeah. I always wait for that.
Am I recording? Yes.
Right. Are you actually?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay. Cool, so yeah, we had a good swim with Josh. The pool was actually really nice. It was super busy when we turned up, but gradually it was less and less people there. I think they were a little bit frustrated with us, but we got a good swim in. Got just over 2.5k, nothing crazy, but a bit of technique work, bit of descending, sort of 400. So started at like 5:07. The next one was like 5 minutes, and then did a 4:57, I think, something like that. Just like cruisy threshold descend, felt really good. So it was nice to shake that out. I was going to run off of that, but it got pretty late and there was just like not really much benefit that I was gonna get from that run. I'd rather get back here, get stuff done. Obviously I need to build up the bike box, which we'll do now. And very kindly, my parents are cooking dinner, so that's one less job that I don't need to do. But yeah, otherwise it would have been a super late night. I'll get a run done over the next few days. So that's one of the key things I would mention about race week is if you're stressing about getting sessions in, knock it on the head. You know, there's like you're not going to gain any more fitness from doing more sessions, and you could actually completely ruin yourself by doing too much, especially on a travel day. So it's just doing enough to keep the body moving. I got a good swim in, and jobs are good. So now we're just going to build up the bike. This is the first time traveling with this sort of front cockpit setup that I've got, so I'm hoping it's going to be relatively easy. It was easy all I had to do was take out the poles, but putting it back together is going to be a little bit more of a ball ache because, I don't know if you can see, I've got these loose cables here that I'm going to need to feed through, but where there's a will, there's a way, so we'll figure it out. So, like I mentioned in my last video, new power meter pedals. These are the Favero Asioma pedals, and I'm super excited to be using them in my first race this weekend. I'll be doing more of a specific video on why I went for the Favero Asioma pedals tomorrow. Probably we'll cover a bit more of that, but essentially, yeah, they're just super easy. Obviously, they're a pedal-based power meter, so you can swap them between bikes. But what's also really cool, given today the fact that we flew out here, is you can put them in travel mode, and then essentially, because of the altitude and like the kind of what do you call it, the air pressure, essentially your batteries can end up turning on, getting used. Like my Di2 battery ends up getting drained all the time when I fly, just because the air pressure I think causes it to turn on. I don't really know. Essentially with these you get a travel mode on the app, and you can just force them to turn off until you want them to turn on again, which is a pretty neat feature. So that's something that I've used today, and I will be turning them on, recalibrating them, and looking forward to getting on the bike tomorrow and giving it a good spin. We've just finished up building the bike. We've just got the regular chain on. I will swap a few things out for race day, so that'll be a wax chain. I'll obviously swap out this bottle cage here. I'll put an aero bottle on. I've finally got the new blips on, so instead of duct tape or electrical tape, I've got the blips. We do have a slight problem though. A few days ago, I ordered a brand new Conti GP5000 28mm tanned wool tyre, because tanned wool is faster. Apparently it's actually not, but who cares, because it looks better. So I ordered that for next day delivery. Unfortunately, next day delivery didn't come through for me, so Royal Mail, thank you very much for that. The issue is, I do have a slight cut in the rear tyre. You probably won't be able to see it. To be honest, I can't even see it actually. I don't even know where it is. Yeah. It's on there somewhere, just believe me. And it's kind of frustrating because obviously that tyre didn't show up. So I'm just gonna email a few places, see if there's some bike shops around, hoping that the Expo tomorrow, seeing as it's the Challenge Championships, maybe they'll have some stuff there. I can't imagine I will get a Conti tan tyre to match the front. So either I just race as is, which is risky, and mentally I'm not capable of doing that, because it will just be playing on my mind all the time, especially if it's meant to be a little bit wet. That's just going to act as like lubricant for bits of grit and stuff to get through the tyre, and if I get a puncture I'll just be really annoyed. So I'm probably going to have to go for a tyre that's not tan wool, maybe not even Conti, but it will do the job. So that's the problem that we've got, but there are bigger problems out there. It's not the biggest problem in the world, so we'll figure it out, and we've still got a few days till race day. But yeah, really looking forward to getting out on this bike tomorrow, giving it a good spin, continuing, trying out this new front setup, and yeah, just really looking forward to getting out there, meeting a lot of you out and around at the venue. That's about it. Have you got anything else to say? No?
No.
I think we're alright. It's bedtime.
Bedtime.
Definitely bedtime. It's 10:30. Let's go. Right, we'll see you tomorrow.